Thank you for joining me once again. I'm Big Shy, and this is my update for the 14th of October 2025. Something interesting is happening. Something interesting is going on, and I'm not surprised that the Western media is not talking about it, or they have not shown it as much as they should for obvious reasons, but I'll discuss that with you in this very short video. Let me take your mind back real quick. On the 10th of October 2025, the Russian President Vladimir Putin announced and boasted of a new weapon that will be unveiled very soon. He claimed the trial of that weapon had been successful. That was on the 10th of October. On the 13th of October 2025, the state space corporation called Roscoms in Russia announced the successful test of a new weapon called Soyuz 5 rocket, and it is set to enter combat service sooner than we expected. They published a video of the ground launch test of that weapon. That the Russian Space Agency published that video on the 11th of October 2025. I haven't seen it anywhere in the Western media or in the Western news because it is Russia, right? Now, this is the same Russia they claimed was building weapon with microwave and washing machine part, right? The same Russia they claim was out of weapon and missiles. So, how managed are Russian, or is Russia still having the capacity to build one of the world's most powerful weapons? Have you people actually asked yourself these questions? They keep lying to you. They keep telling you all this false narrative. Russia is losing. Russia is dying. Russia's economy is collapsing. They've been telling you and me that for the last nearly 4 years. But yet, we see Russia selling weapons to other countries. We see Russia building weapons and missiles and fighter jet and rocket, and some of the world's most advanced and powerful weapon is coming out from Russia still. But they claimed Russia is building weapon with microwave and washing machine part. So, what do we know about this new weapon? Let me break it down to you very shortly. What do we know about this new weapon? It is called Soyuz 5 rocket. They claim it is a two-stage medium type rocket. It carries a payload of up to 17 tons. I don't know how big that is, but it sounds big. A payload of up to 17 tons. It is equipped with new RD171W engine. Those of you that are very good with engine or into cars or into space, whatever, RD171W engine, I have no clue what that is, but I suppose some of you out there know. The engine of this new weapon can produce up to 800 thrust. It is designed to replace the Proton and Zenith, whatever that is. The successful test of the engine had been done, and it had paved way for the mass and rapid production of the weapon for combat duty. Russia is planning to carry out the first test launch in Kazakhstan in December 2025. The full-scale use of launch vehicle is also expected to start in 2028. At the moment, it is ground launch, but they're looking at making vehicle for them as well, like what they do with the Iskander ballistic missile. They have vehicle that launch them, so they're trying to do the same with this rocket, and they hope to achieve that by 2028. Now, personally, for me, when I first heard about this Soyuz 5 rocket, I actually thought it was like the regular kind of space rocket, until warhead, it carries a payload of 17 tons. But they didn't say what type of warhead or what weapon it will be armed with. But I suppose we can all guess the obvious: nuclear weapon. That is what that's what I can think, because this is more like is it intercontinental kind of rocket that I don't know. I don't want to give you any more than I know, but look it up. The new weapon is set and it is ready to be used. They claim the test launch would take place in December 2025 in Kazakhstan. But can we really trust that this weapon is not actually set to be used yet? Because if it wasn't, I don't suppose Vladimir Putin would have boasted about it. But what do you guys know? Have you heard about it? If you haven't, please do your researches, come back and let me know what you think. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.